Okay.
Mr. Uotani, thank you for being with us today. You are the new CEO of Shiseido, a fantastic brand here in Japan. What are some of the trends that are impacting the business positively or negatively?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me here today. I really enjoyed talking to the audience and talking to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, for Shiseido, I think a great opportunity for us is to, first of all, globalization. Okay, well, we say Japan domestic market is very important. It's our home ground, but because of a population decline, we don't really see huge growth in the future. It's a share game.
Yes.
So looking outside, particularly China, the market is growing. Even under this kind of economic slowdown, the market is still growing nicely. And countries in Asia, really offering us great opportunities for the growth. And America, steady growth.
Yeah.
Europe is obviously very interesting in a situation we have now, challenges. But so all in all, I think globalization, even further globalization is a great opportunity. Second one is prestige market. As I said in the meeting, is still expected to grow like a 4 to 5%.
Right.
Okay? That's where we play our game globally. Third one is how can we really combine our traditional ways of marketing with new ways of digitalized marketing as well. Okay, so we don't want to just simply shift from what we have been doing to digital ways of marketing completely. We have to really still obviously nurture here, but digital e-commerce is particularly in China. By the way, today, Double 11 in China.
Yes.
Yeah, last year we saw our sales went 4 times bigger than the previous year. So I'm going to really hear tonight what has happened. Huge growth opportunities.
So you mentioned digitalization, e-commerce. How are you addressing the needs of the new generation? I mean, also in terms of retail format, are you do you need to change your retail format somewhat to attract the consumer, or what do you do in this area?
Both.
Both.
Yeah. Yes. We obviously creating a new kind of format, platform, or they call having our own kind of a website. I'm talking about Japan. And it's called Watashi Plus, where we have more than 2 million consumers becoming members. And when they get in, when they want to really have a counseling, for example, like they do at the stores, they can have web counseling.
Wow.
Yeah, they can sign in and having a beauty consultant on the screen. And they can talk, and they can really learn how to really do makeups, how to do skincare. That's web counseling. And then if they really want to really buy our brands, obviously we have e-commerce site, linked to that, so they can buy it.
And you have a very interesting campaign going on right now. Great advertising. Which can you tell us how came up the ideas and what's the impact of this campaign?
Well, first of all, Shiseido as a company brand is regarded as a little kind of old traditional kind of brand, which is good. We have a strong equity with the existing customers. But when we think about the future, we have to really develop our customer base with the younger generation. Okay? So how can we really get ourselves connected with the younger generation? Obviously, we have to make use of all digital devices, digital tools, like YouTube, all that kind of thing.
Indeed.
So I said to our team, like, okay, we are going to create a project team, having younger generation people, not including me, and some people from a planning side, the marketing side, and media, creative people, makeup kind of artists. They formed a team, and we just said, you guys do all brainstorming, whatever you do within this framework of of our mission to inspire life of beauty and culture.
Indeed.
And they came up with a lot of crazy ideas, interesting ideas. Okay. And they said, well, essentially, we want to really tell consumers, younger consumers, that how makeup is really fun, how makeup is going to really create their lives even better. then
and it's not just a Japanese success, it's a global success,
Yeah.
because millions of people have seen
yeah,
it. It's
I
amazing.
was amazed actually. You know, so far we have seen like 8 million downloads happening. You know, this 31% is only from Japan. So 70%
Yeah.
outside of Japan, people saying,
Amazing.
"Hey, this is fun."
Yeah.
And the great feedback I have seen is, "Oh, this is done by Shiseido. I don't really expect that." So that's great.
That's great.
Young people are getting connected.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you mentioned globalization. As you know, IMD's mission is to develop global leaders. So how do you develop a new generation of leaders who are going to have to address these issues of globalization, a world which is much more volatile, complex, ambiguous?
Well, that's I think probably is one of the most important things we have to really do to develop people, to develop talents. First, I think the diversity is very important. But what I mean diversity is not only just men and women, male and female. Okay, but what I mean is Japanese, non-Japanese, foreigners, and older generation, younger generation. And the people who have been with Shiseido many years, and people who are coming from outside, having different kind of backgrounds and experiences.
Yes.
So creating that sort of a combination is really diversity for me.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So we are putting people in that sort of a environment. Yeah, and telling them, hey, don't worry. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Speak up, and we're trying to really change the behaviors of people, which really requires a lot of time of a CEO. Actually, I think that should be my first priority. So I talk to them, in the last 1.5 years since I became president. I think I have spoken to 40,000 people already. Japan, US, Europe, and China. Yeah.
Right.
And getting feedback and having two-way communication. Yeah. You talked about the email, previously, but I receive many emails from young people. Which is very important. Changing culture of the company.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for this great insight. Really appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.